Once upon a time, in the quiet morning glow of Providence, a man named Anthony walked into Judge Caprio's courtroom, carrying a weight far heavier than the folder of parking tickets in his trembling hands. His clothes were worn, his eyes sunken, and his steps slow, as if every movement reminded him of a life that had been falling apart piece by piece. He didn't look like someone fighting the law. He looked like someone fighting life itself. Judge Caprio glanced at him with the soft, knowing eyes of a man who had seen thousands of stories, but still cared enough to listen to every one of them. The room fell silent as Anthony stepped forward, hands shaking. "Sir," Caprio said gently, "you're here for 7 violations. That's a lot of trouble for one man. What happened?" Anthony tried to speak, but his voice cracked before a single word escaped. He swallowed hard, gathering what little strength he had left. "My wife," he finally whispered. "She passed away 3 months ago." The air shifted. Even the officers behind him lowered their gaze. He went on, each sentence breaking into smaller pieces. "She had cancer. I took her to the hospital every day. Some days I forgot where I parked. Some days I didn't care. And after she was gone, I couldn't think right. I wasn't myself. I didn't take care of anything. Not the house, not the bills, not the car. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause trouble." Tears slipped down his face. Not loud, not dramatic, just the quiet release of a man who had held everything in too long. Judge Caprio listened without interrupting. His eyes softened even more, and for a moment, the courtroom didn't feel like a courtroom at all. It felt like a place where someone's life mattered. "What was her name?" Caprio asked, softly. "Maria," he whispered, as though saying her name could bring her back. Caprio nodded. "She sounds like she was someone very special." Anthony nodded, unable to speak. "And she fought hard," Caprio continued. "Every day," he said. "She never complained. She just wanted to live long enough to see our daughter graduate. She didn't make it." A small gasp escaped someone in the audience, but the room stayed completely still. Caprio took a deep breath. "Anthony, the law is here to keep order, but sometimes it has to bend toward humanity. I don't see a criminal in front of me. I see a husband who loved deeply, a man who suffered greatly, and someone who tried his best under impossible circumstances." He looked down at the papers. 7 violations, heavy fines, penalties. Then he slowly closed the file. "You've been through enough pain for a lifetime. These fines, they won't help you heal. They won't bring Maria back, and they're not going to define your future." He paused, then spoke with a voice filled with compassion. "I'm dismissing every single violation." Anthony froze. His mouth fell open, but no words came. Tears fell again. Different tears this time. Tears of relief. Tears of someone who, for the first time in months, felt the universe give him a small piece of mercy. Caprio gently added, "Go rebuild your life. And when you feel ready, do something good for someone else. That's how her memory stays alive. Anthony nodded, pressing his hand over his heart. Thank you, Judge. You didn't just forgive tickets. You gave me hope again. As he walked out of the courtroom, something in the room shifted. People breathed a little deeper, felt a little softer, remembered that kindness still existed. And Judge Caprio, watching him leave, whispered to himself, "Justice isn't just about the law. It's about people."